Hey everybody, it's late at night. Well, not too late, it's only like 10:30. It is actually 10:39 p.m. my time in Northern California. I was asked to do this video because I've been doing a pretty big repair job for somebody. A woman brought me her entire strawberry shortcake collection from when she was a little girl. It's not like the whole gang or anything, but it's quite a few kids. And her and I were reminiscing about how good they smelled and how wonderful they were, and how the reproduction ones just do not smell nearly as good. And so she doesn't know it, but I've been rescenting the dolls. And I was asked, hey, can you show us how to rescent the dolls? And I'm going to do that now. So here I have Blueberry Muffin. She has been completely washed. Unfortunately, the lady I've been working on her for, when her mother or whoever stored them away after she was done playing with them when she was a little girl, they must have gotten wet or something, because some of them had really bad mold and whatnot, but all the mold has been killed and cleaned off. Some of the dolls have permanent stains that I cannot get rid of, even with the chemical removes it. It just kind of made it a lot lighter, but I let it sit for 3 or 4 days and it still never worked. So what I'm going to do is, there's 2 different methods of doing this. If you're doing this on the doll that you've re-rooted and you want the scent to be light, what you do is you put a couple of drops, like maybe 5 or 10 drops, in a pot of boiling water, and let it boil for a minute. After you drop it in, let it get good and mixed, and then you turn it off the heat. And then you put that hot water into a heat-resistant bowl, and then you let the doll's hair, however you're doing, if you're curling it, leave it in the curlers, and let the doll's head sit in the water for a minute and let it absorb the smell. And then let it dry and then style it as you would, and then it'll smell like that scent, just very lightly. Or you can do what I'm going to do, and this is a little violent, but it's how you do it. Pop off Blueberry Muffin's head, then you go and you get your scent, and this is blueberry. Now I get my scents from the company Solar Color Dust, which is here, Solar Color Dust, and this is Blue Raspberry Slushy. And you can get you can choose like a variety pack, which you pick out all your own scents. You get 6 colors for $20, and you get a lot. You get a lot of scent, and a little goes a long way. And what I do is I take the head and I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops, and this is an oil. And then I rotate the head around. Let the scent really permeate inside. And then you smash the head back on, like that. And just let it twirl around a little bit. Keep the doll upside down, because this is an oil. The scent is an oil, and it will last for a long, long time. In my experience using this stuff, if you use it and you start to notice, like, we as humans will go scent blind after a little bit. Like, you can smell this and and after a few minutes you're not going to smell it anymore, and you're going to think, oh, I've lost it, it's lost the smell. But it hasn't. All you have to do is go take a big deep whiff of coffee or something that's really strong, and then go back and you can smell her again, and she will smell wonderful. Like this one, Blueberry Muffin, smells amazing. I've already done Huckleberry, Apple Dumpling, she smells like apple. I've done Sugar Cookie and Apricot, Cherry Blossom, Cafe au lait, and of course Strawberry herself. I did Strawberry, and they all smell just wonderful. These are the bags that she brought them to me in. I didn't put them in the bags. I'm just returning them to her that way because that's the way they were brought to me. I'm also trying to fix up a peculiar purple pie man, a porcupine peak, which is the bad guy from Strawberry Shortcake. But unfortunately, his arms have oxidized. You can see his actual skin tone right here on his fingertips here, on this hand, and on that thumb. And this is what happens when they're stored in conditions where they go from hot to cold, from hot to cold. He has distorted. And he does have his little mustache. And once you put this in, he becomes the peculiar purple pie man of Porcupine Peak. And I have had him, and I've restored Sour Grapes. She has a permanent stain on this cheek, on her blush, that looks like she's been punched in the face. I cannot get it off, and I'm not going to put the removes it on it because it will remove her face paint, and I do not want to remove her blush on her cheek, because that's not fun. A woman doesn't want to have her blush removed. But there we have it. Her hair's been recurled and she's all good to go. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I have, here's Raspberry Tart, and her hair is being curled right now because she had all these really big curls. So her hair is in the process of curling, and she smells really good. And then here is Lemon Meringue. She smells like lemons, or Lemon Pledge, but there she is. She's all good to go, and she has all of her clothes and everything. I've been working on that. And bonus, you guys, I'm going to show you guys some cool stuff I got over the weekend. I went to a couple yard sales, and then I went to a thing here in my town, which is like our local little miniature Comic-Con, and I lucked out. I'm so happy. I've been wanting this for years, since the 90s, and I didn't have, I didn't get one when I was a little kid back in the well, I wasn't a little kid, but because I just couldn't afford it. But I got myself my very first MC Hammer doll. He was $1. Good thing I went to that, because the guys that were selling there had no idea about dolls. He's never been opened, but he is going to be opened by me. He comes with his tape, which has You Can't Touch This and Dancing Machine. I remember both those songs. And he is the MC Hammer dressed in the purple suit with the black mesh shirt with the iridescent rainbow stars on it. He does come with his glasses. I got a big old bag of Barbie and the Rockers and Barbie and the Rockers stuff. And then I got a giant giraffe. I just found that at a yard sale. I went to one yard sale, spent $15. $10 of it was going toward the new sewing machine, and the other bit of it has gone to I got a baby talk. She does work. I don't have batteries right now. I have batteries, but I don't have, I got her to talk, and I could feel the C batteries I had were all dying or half dead, and I could feel her head her face trying to move. She does have her original outfit, which is here. She's got her baby talk outfit and her shirt and her little socks. And I got my very first ever Cabbage Patch Kusa. I'm so happy. I've always wanted one. His nose was rubbed off, but I repainted it, and I made him smell good like a Cabbage Patch Kid again. His knees were unstitched, so were his toes and his hands, but I restitched them all, so now he's got toes and hands. And it's a little cat, or it's a girl, I don't know, but it's a little cat one, and I've never had one. I always wanted one, but now I have one, and I just love it. He's just so adorable. I never knew they were this cuddly, and I love their little striped bodies. I just think it's cute. So I got all that, and I had a great time, and I just wanted to share everything with you guys. And I know it's late, I'm sorry, but I love you guys, and I will be back as soon as I can. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll talk to you guys later.